So first of all, good morning everyone. My name is Ritesh, and today in this video, basically we are just going to writing the source code for the explicit and the implicit typecasting. So typecasting is what? So typecasting is nothing, bro. We are just going to converting the one data to the different data. Okay, so that is the meaning of the typecasting. So if you are going to converting the character from the character to the integer, so at that time that one will be called the integer, that one we call the implicit types of the typecasting. That means compiler will be automatically done, okay, because one size, that is a character size, is 1 byte and our integer size is 2 byte. So we are just going to contain, we have the one character, okay, and we are just going to assign to the one container, we are going to assign to the one container which one size is 2 byte, okay. So it can be easily, but if we want to initialize the 2 byte size value inside 1 byte size, so at a time problem will be occur. So at a time we are going to forcefully, we are going to do, so these types of the operation will be called the explicit, and automatically will be happen at that time, that one we call the implicit, okay. So I hope that you have to the clarity that what is the implicit typecasting and what is the meaning of the explicit typecasting, okay. So explicit typecasting will be forcefully by the programmer and implicit typecasting will be automatically done by the compiler. So let's see that how all these things will be happen through the codes. So let's start this video. So finally here we can see that for the writing the source code we must have the one IDE, that is a, here we have the Apache NetBeans IDE, okay. So let's open this one. So we have to open our IDE, okay. So if you want to create the new project, then we must have to click here, that is a new project option, okay, and then Java with and option choose, and after that next, and then project name will be here. So I'm just taking the project name as a, I am just taking as a type casting, I am just taking that is a type and then casting. So this is the our funda about in this video, that what are we going to do, and then finish. So our file, our project have to create it successfully, okay. So let's write some codes that how can we perform the implicit and the explicit typecastings in our program, okay. So let's see. So basically I'm just taking here some variables, okay. So I'm just taking here integer types of the variable, that is a 2 byte will be 4 byte will be contained in the memory each blocks, okay. So I'm just taking that is a I1, that is a integer types of data I1 equal to, I'm just taking that is a 10, okay. Sorry for that, I am just taking that is a character types of the data, okay, because first of all we must have to see that character type will be converted into the, we are going to convert into the integers, that is the implicit first and then explicit, okay. So char, and then I'm just taking variable name, that is a C, and then I'm just assigning the value here, that is a small a, and after that semicolon will be here, and after assigning the value I am just going to converting the data into the integer. So SOUT for the system.out.println, and then tab will be there, okay. And after that what are we going to do here, I am just converting the data into the integer. So for the converting we must have to the follow this syntax, that is a which types of the data, which types of the means which types of the data you want to convert into which types of the data, okay, which types of the data types you want to convert. So I want to convert the character types of the data types into the integer, so this is the syntax for that, and then which variable contains that value, that particular, okay. So I am just going to assign, I am just going to write here C, okay. So at that time what will be happen, our we must have to compile first and then run, then we will see that what will be happen. So we can see that here we have the one answer, that is a 97 is got it here. Okay, because the main reason is here that if you are going to converting the a small a into the integer, so at a time ASCII code will be print. Okay, so that's the reason that 97 is printing here. And after that I want to say you something, that what will be happen. I'm just taking that is a one integer types of the variable, so these types of the conversion will be called the implicit. Okay, and explicit type, which types of the conversion will be called, we are going to see. So I'm just taking one variable, that is a integer types of the variable, that is a x equal to, I'm just taking 1 to 5, and after that, after assigning, I'm just going to again converting into the character SOUT and then type, and after that I am just converting into the character. Okay, so char small letters, because this one is the case sensitive programming, and then variable name, which types of the data, which one data you want to convert here, and which types of the data, which data types we want to convert. So from the integer to the character. Okay, so let's compile again and then run our source code. So compiled successfully, we can see. Okay, and then run our source code. So we can see that this one is the parenthesis symbol. Okay, and if you are going to writing here, that is a 97. Okay, so what will be output, can you say something about that? So this one is the ASCII code of the A. So at a time what will be happen, A will be print. Let's see, compile and then run. So we can see that 97 is here, from the character to the integer converting, that is the implicit, and from the higher data type to the lower data type is converting, that is a explicit types of the convert data type is here. Okay, converting explicit typecasting will be here. So I hope that you have to the clarity that what is the meaning of the explicit and implicit typecasting. So we will also discuss in the details all these things in the next video, that what is the explicit and the implicit typecastings. So let's meet you again in the next video. In this video we have to see that what is the fun about the implicit and the explicit typecasting in the Java programming world. Okay, so let's meet you again in the next video with the next level of the programming concepts. So let's bye.